Since the beginning of the AU Athletics Hall of Fame, 117 inductees, 6 teams, and Heritage-era women athletes have been recognized for their impact on Anderson University and its athletic department. These members of the Hall of Fame have been champions on and off the field, and worked to put our athletics department on the map locally and nationally. Today, we add to this prestigious group 4 more individuals and recognize an outstanding team, with the mission of bringing to light their accomplishments both on the playing field and in life. Today's first inductee is Miss Monica Shin. Shin becomes the 10th softball athlete to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. A native of Muncie, Indiana, Shin came to AU in the fall of 2008 and competed in softball for the Ravens. Shin earned all Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference honors twice during her career. Shin received all HCAC honorable mention as a sophomore and then garnered first team all HCAC honors as a senior. She competed on Anderson's 2011 and 2012 HCAC championship team. Shin was also selected as HCAC Pitcher of the Week 6 times in her career. As a senior, Shin put together a 20-2 record, becoming the second 20-game winner in school history, as well as tying the school record in wins. Shin also holds each of the top 4 spots in school history for single-season strikeouts and the top 2 spots for single-season shutouts. During her career, Shin went 52-25 with 3 saves and a 2.21 ERA. She notched 521 strikeouts, 19 shutouts, and a .211 opponent batting average. Among Anderson career leaders, Shin ranks first in strikeouts, first in shutouts, third in innings pitched, third in appearances, third in games started, and fourth in complete games. AU head softball coach Tony Holloway said of Shin, "She became one of the dominant pitchers in the HCAC during the 2009 to 2012 seasons. She was an exceptional teammate along with being a fierce competitor on the field. Not only did she excel on the field, she also excelled in the classroom and as a team leader. It was an honor to coach Monica during her time here, and a big congratulations for being elected to the Hall of Fame." While at Anderson, Shin majored in marketing, minored in nonprofit leadership, and was active in students and free enterprise. After completing an MBA in Health Economics Policy and Administration, Shin has been working in account and project management for the last 8 years in the Medicare insurance and tech industries. Shin resides in Fairland, Indiana, with her husband, Corey. Ladies and gentlemen, the 118th member of the Anderson Athletic Hall of Fame, Miss Monica Shin. Our next inductee is Miss Tracy Reinhold. Reinhold becomes the 11th women's track and field athlete to be inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. A native of Warsaw, Indiana, Reinhold came to Anderson in the fall of 1984 and competed in track and field for the Ravens. Reinhold was a 2-time NCAA All-American and 3-time NAIA All-District 21 selection during her career. During her sophomore year, Reinhold captured the NCAA title in the 100 hurdles and also competed on the NCAA champion 4x100 relay team. As a junior, Reinhold defended her NCAA title in the 100 hurdles. Reinhold was selected as an NAIA All-District recipient in her 3 years of competition. As a sophomore, Reinhold qualified for nationals in the 100 hurdles and placed 10th. She also earned all Hoosier Conference for Women honors as a junior. Reinhold still holds the outdoor school records in both the 100 hurdles and the 400 hurdles. Her NCAA champion 4x100 relay team also ranks 5th in program history with a time of 50.30 seconds. Reinhold was named team MVP 3 times during her career. Former head track and field coach and AU Hall of Famer Larry Maddox said, "When I think of Tracy, I remember her attitude as a leader, her work ethic as a competitor, and how she was excellent in all 3 regards." While at Anderson, Reinhold majored in elementary education, then spent the next several years teaching 5th and 1st grades in Warsaw, Indiana, before recently retiring from the teaching profession. She also spent time as an elementary school track coach and as a volunteer for the Mentoring Our Moms group. Tracy and her husband Brent reside in Warsaw, Indiana. They have 4 sons, Brody, Stephen, Brandon, and Garrett, 2 daughters-in-law, and 2 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, the 119th member of the Anderson Athletic Hall of Fame, Miss Tracy Reinhold. Our next inductee is Mr. Brian Stoneking. Stoneking becomes the 34th football athlete to be inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. A native of Plainfield, Indiana, Stoneking came to play football for the Ravens in the fall of 1977. Stoneking posted 14 sacks and 80 total tackles as a senior, which keyed in his selection as an NAIA First-Team All-American. He also garnered NAIA All-District Honors, First-Team All-Hoosier Buckeye Collegiate Conference Honors, and was named NAIA District 21 Defensive Player of the Week as a senior. The 1980 squad was 8-1, tied for the HBCC championship, and had the top-ranked scoring defense in the nation in NAIA Division II, allowing a mere 60 points the entire season. Stoneking tallied 213 tackles on record. His 14-sack season ties for 3rd in school history. He has 21 career sacks on record, which ranks 4th in program history. Former head coach and AU Hall of Famer Kevin Donnelly said, "Brian was a dominant, elite player for the Ravens. He was definitely a big part of the successful defense." While at Anderson, Stoneking double majored in marketing and management and earned a minor in sociology. He has been a longtime employee of Eli Lilly and Company and an active volunteer with United Way. Brian and his wife Julia reside in Fishers, Indiana, and have 2 daughters, Catherine Murray and Emma Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, the 120th member of the Anderson Athletic Hall of Fame, Mr. Brian Stoneking. Our next inductee is Mr. Randy Wilson. Wilson becomes the 25th baseball athlete to be inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. A native of Fortville, Indiana, Wilson came to play baseball for the Ravens in 1972. Wilson was a 3-time All-HBCC catcher, earning honors his sophomore, junior, and senior years. He also garnered All-NAIA District 21 recognition during the same years. As a sophomore, Wilson put together a .528 on-base percentage, which ranks 7th in Anderson history. He also contributed a .431 batting average, a .625 slugging percentage, and 25 RBIs. Wilson followed up during his junior year by turning in a .527 on-base percentage, which ranks 8th in the Anderson record books. He also provided a .4 batting average and a .588 slugging percentage. As a senior, Wilson notched 5 home runs, 37 runs, and 35 RBIs. Wilson produced a .36 batting average, a .464 on-base percentage, and a .551 slugging percentage. He is also one of 15 players in school history to draw 4 walks in a game. During his career, Wilson hit 10 homers and scored 67. He provided a .376 batting average, .488 on-base percentage, and .564 slugging percentage during his career. Wilson's .488 career on-base percentage ranks 6th in AU school history. Former head coach and AU Hall of Famer Don Brandon said, "Randy was a complete catcher, an outstanding leader behind home plate. In addition, he could hit and hit with power." His season-high .431 batting average stood as the record for several years. While at Anderson, Wilson majored in mathematics and minored in physical education. After 36 years of teaching mathematics, coaching baseball, and basketball, Wilson retired from the teaching profession. Randy and his wife Kathy reside in Fortville, Indiana. They have 3 daughters and 6 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, the 121st member of the Anderson Athletic Hall of Fame, Mr. Randy Wilson. Our final honorees are members of the 2003 baseball team. The Athletic Hall of Fame recognizes them for outstanding athletic achievement. The 2003 baseball team captured the HCAC tournament title, the NCAA D3 Mid-East Region title, and advanced to the NCAA D3 World Series, where the team finished in 3rd place. During the HCAC tournament, Anderson entered the elimination round, but managed to defeat regular season champion College of Mount St. Joseph twice on the final day of the tournament to claim the conference tournament title. In the NCAA Regional, the Ravens fell in the opening contest, but rallied for 4 consecutive wins, capped off by a pair of consecutive wins against top-seeded Ohio Wesleyan University to win the regional championship. Pitcher Greg Cobble was the regional most valuable player after posting 2 victories over a 3-day span. The Ravens opened the World Series with consecutive wins over Emory and Eastern Connecticut, followed by losses to Christopher Newport and Chapman to secure a 3rd-place finish. Anderson's first-team All-HCAC recipients included outfielder Adam Boyer, infielder Brent Hodges, designated hitter Troy Lloyd, and infielder Aaron Woolsey. The Ravens compiled a 35-16 record on the season. Former head coach and AU Hall of Famer Don Brandon said, "The 2003 baseball Ravens were made up of outstanding athletes, led by 8 seniors and several transfer players. This team improved as the season went along and put it together big time at tournament." Ladies and gentlemen, today's final honorees, members of the 2003 baseball team.